parents? When did you know you raised your child right? My 17-year-old son Jake came home from a party at 10 p.m. on a Saturday, 3 hours before curfew. I was immediately worried. What happened? Are you okay? I'm fine, he said, but looked shaken. I need to tell you something, and you might get a call. My stomach dropped. DUI? Arrest? Fight? There was drinking at the party, he started. I tensed. I didn't drink, but that's not the point. This girl, Bethany, she was really drunk. Like, couldn't stand up drunk. Her friends were trying to set her up with this older guy who kept giving her more drinks. He paused, fists clenched. I heard them laughing about how easy she'd be now. The guy was already leading her upstairs. Everyone was just watching or recording it on their phones. What did you do? I asked, though I already felt proud that he'd recognized the danger. I made a scene, he said, a huge one. Walked right up, told Bethany her mom was outside to pick her up. Total lie. When she couldn't walk, I picked her up and carried her out. The guy tried to stop me, said she was his girlfriend. I said loud enough for everyone to hear. Really? What's her last name? He didn't know. Jake had put Bethany in his car, but she was too drunk to tell him her address. So he did something that could have gone very wrong. He brought her to our house. She's in the guest room, he said. I know I should have asked first, but I couldn't take her home without an address, and I wasn't leaving her at the party. I called her phone, found mom in her contacts, left a message saying Bethany was safe at a friend's house and would call in the morning. Then he showed me his phone. He'd been recording everything, not the girl, but his own actions. The timestamp showing when he arrived at our house, him setting up water and a bucket by the bed, even him sleeping on the couch outside the guest room in case she got sick and needed help. Why record all this? I asked. Because tomorrow, when she wakes up, she might not remember. People might say I did something. Her friends were already texting that I kidnapped her. I wanted proof that I just kept her safe. At 2 a.m., Bethany's mom called back, frantic. I explained everything. She came over immediately, found her daughter safe and asleep, Jake on the couch with his phone plugged in across the room, maintaining distance even while protecting her. Bethany's mom cried. She'd been at work, trusted the friends her daughter was with. Those friends had told her Bethany left with some random guy and wouldn't answer questions. The next morning, Bethany woke up confused but safe. Jake had already left for his volunteer shift at the animal shelter. Didn't want her to feel uncomfortable waking up with a guy there, even though it was his house. She didn't remember much, but her phone told the story. Dozens of videos from the party showing her nearly unconscious, that older guy all over her, people laughing, then Jake appearing, carrying her out while people booed and called him a cockblock and Captain Save-A-Ho. Bethany's mom filed police reports. 3 students were expelled. The older guy was 23. He was arrested. Jake had to testify about what he'd witnessed. The entire school turned on him. He went from popular to pariah overnight. Snitch, white knight, party killer, the names were endless. Girls who'd been interested in him suddenly weren't. His supposed friends excluded him from everything. Do you regret it? I asked him after a particularly bad day where someone had vandalized his locker with NARC. No, he said immediately. I keep thinking, what if that was my sister? What if everyone just watched and recorded while something terrible happened to her? I'd want someone to be brave enough to be hated for saving her. Bethany transferred schools for a fresh start, but she sent Jake a letter. You lost everything to save me from losing everything. I'll never forget that. Jake's 18 now, heading to college. His social life never recovered in high school, but his character did something better. It solidified. He learned that doing right often costs you, but that's what makes it worth doing. I knew I'd raised him right when he chose being hated for protecting someone over being popular for staying silent. When he understood that sometimes being a man means standing alone. The party videos are still out there, showing Jake ruining the fun. But there's one video that matters more, Bethany at her graduation, alive and safe, because one 17-year-old boy decided her safety was worth more than his reputation.